Hey guys, Matthew Mott here. I've got Brooke Ryan with me. She's one of our customer success managers here at Quorum. She's working specifically on the Wellies team. And so today we want to talk about the acquisition and divestiture phase of your company and the different things that can happen on the software side and how we address those challenges. A&D projects can be a stressful time, both for people, for your processes, and for your software. With Wellies, we've got a ton of experience dealing with these projects, and we're able to help you navigate some of those challenges a little more easily. So today we're going to be looking at 6 of the most common emails that Brooke would get if one of her customers is going through an A&D phase. So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
First email. This is from Steve Stone with Stone Brothers Operating. He says, "Help, historical data overload. Brooke, we've just acquired 50 wells and we need to get this data into Wellies ASAP. We are taking over operations on 2 drilling rigs in 30 days. What does he do?"
In the event of an acquisition, step 1 should always be evaluating the data that you're receiving. This could be coming in an Excel format. It could be from different software products or databases. So we need to evaluate the quality of data you're getting before we import bad data into the system. Step 2, you can work with our team here at Wellies that has experience on data import projects, and we'll do a full migration of that data into your Wellies database. If you have a really quick turnaround like they described in the email.
Steve needs to get started right now.
Right. We can do a quick import of well information, job information, so that you have that info in Wellies and it's ready to go and you can continue operations with that in the system really quickly.
Awesome. Sounds like we've got them lined out. Whoops. All right, next email. Steve Stone again. Training tribulations. Brooke, we've got 6 new field personnel with this acquisition, and we've got a few more people in the office who will need to use Wellies on a daily basis. So how can we set up training?
So Wellies offers 24/7 support for users in the field or in the office. Rig users can call in at any time to our support line and go through a quick 15 to 30 minute training on how to use the system. We'll connect to their computer, walk them through creating reports and entering quality data step by step. In addition to that, we can also go on site if needed, and we offer training for users in the office who might need more in-depth training on some of the admin functionality.
And these guys, they're not as computer literate. Can you guys handle that?
Sure. Wellies works with hundreds of different operators that have experience with consultants and employees similar to what you're describing here. So we've handled accounts with a multitude of different levels of experience with different products. So we're ready to take on the challenge.
All right, email number 3, Steve Stone again. New basin, new us. Brooke, this is a new operating area for us, and we're thinking about adjusting some of our reporting and our data capture to meet the needs of this new area. Do you have any recommendations on what we should do?
Sure. One of the value propositions of having a Wellies account is you get your very own customer success coordinator. Our customer success coordinators work with operators all over the U.S., so they have experience in all of the major basins and operating areas. So if you can tell us what some of your challenges are or the new operating area that you're in, we'll be able to provide a set of reports, guidance, and have some knowledge on regulatory information that might be new to you, different best practices that are being used in that area. So that's one of the benefits of having your very own customer success coordinator.
So what you're saying is you've got Steve's back.
We've got Steve's back.
Awesome. So Steve's company has been developing this asset, and now they're ready to flip it. They're ready to sell it to the highest bidder. And so what they're concerned about mainly now is how can we deliver clean, accurate, organized data to the purchaser of our asset. And we've been through this a ton of times. Brooke's got a lot of experience with these types of projects. So let's check the inbox. Steve Stone again. Steve, presentation slides. Brooke, we're getting ready for a few presentations to divest our Eagleford asset. Do you have any reports that others have used for this, and how much time should I expect to spend on this?
So Wellies has a suite of reports that are out of the box, already in your account, ready to go, that you can use for presentations, board meetings, potential buyers. These range from everything from drilling performance reports across different assets that you may be drilling in, all the way down to time breakdowns, graphs, and things you can use for different presentations. Depending on the level of configuration that you want to do to make this custom to your operator, these are already ready to go, or you can spend a few days working with us to tailor these to what you're looking for.
Cool. So let's look at the next email here. Getting ready to sell. Things are heating up. Brooke, I want to make sure nobody is changing the data on this asset as we plan to sell. Is there a way that I can give read-only access to this particular asset?
Absolutely. So Wellies lets you control the amount of access that your users have. That could be read-only for only a specific number of wells, or read-only for your entire company. So those users will be able to log in, pull data, and pull reports as they need to, but they can't actually change any of that data. You can also lock or unlock certain report dates or jobs. That way you're confident that no one is changing the data after you've had a chance to review and validate the information that's there.
So nobody can go back behind you and change costs or
Correct.
TVs.
Nobody can change that information without you hitting that unlock button.
Excellent. Okay, here we go. Sold from Steve Stone. Moving to Florida. Sounds like Steve's retiring on this one. Brooke, we did it. The asset has been sold, and now we need to provide the data to the buyer. How do we do this?
Excellent news. So we can turn around a simple XML file, usually within a matter of minutes or hours, that you can provide to the customer to use as they need. The buyer would have access to that right away through an FTP site. Also, if they're an existing Wellies customer, we can move that information over to their Wellies account, or set up a brand new Wellies account if they wish to continue using the database that the current operator's been using.
Cool. Thank you, Brooke. The customer success model that we use at Wellies is really unique, and it helps our customers better address these special challenges that come up in the lifespan of an operator. And so this has really helped Wellies become one of the leaders in well lifecycle reporting in the industry. Thanks, guys.